Good morning everybody. In this video I'd like to give you a top-up video of the induction heater that I built several weeks ago. What we've been doing is we've been experimenting with different amounts of coils on the main heating area for the crucible. We started off at 9, then we went down to 7, and I think we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 6 coils now. So I've got everything set up, and I've got the water running, got the fans running, everything's powered. I've got the fans powered from my desktop power supply there. So all I need to do now is to turn it on, and I'm going to melt. I've got a pot full of scrap silver here, and I'm going to see just how long it takes to melt that this time on 6 coils. So turn the power on. That's the Cisco unit fired up there. So all remains to do now is to turn on the main power switch, and there she's away in motion. So I'll give it a couple of minutes just to see how long it takes. There's some heat coming already. I'm going to make sure everything's running, cooling. I'm not going to put the oscilloscope on it this time because we've already done that, and just stand back now and wait and see what happens. I'm actually trying out my new 4D action camera here actually, rather than the mobile phone. It's got a lot wider angle lens. I'll let you have a look at it. It's relatively cheap. So, anything happening yet? Certainly a lot of heat coming out. So we tried it on 9 coils, then 7, and we've actually gone down to 6, because we found out that with 9 coils it was heating up more at the bottom than it was the top. So this time it'll heat up more evenly and heat the metal from about the middle here rather than at the bottom. They really are excellent power units, these Cisco systems. This one puts out 66 amps DC, and it's using about 54 of those amps to drive this induction heater. So it's got a little bit power and a little bit to spare basically. So there we are, already glowing red at 3 minutes 22 seconds. This is what I do. I use bits of scrap silver off old milk jugs and things. There's some legs off one there. Another bits of silver that I can get from anywhere to make jewellery with. So she's well glowing already now, and it's 4 minutes. I think we timed it last time, it was less than 10 minutes before the crucible was melted. But as you can see there, the top of the crucible's hot at the same time as the bottom. Before it was heating up at the bottom. That's with too many coils on. The less coils you use, the better it is. And we've also changed out the current tube from 3/16 up to 1/4. That's a lot thicker tube now. We've bypassed the actual electrics by bending the copper pipes outwards there, as you can see, and put some flexi neoprene rubber tubes on. That's to keep it well away from the tank itself. Just got to make sure that doesn't touch there. There we go, the silver's gone. and it's rapidly disappearing there. And that is now 5 minutes. And there we are now, completely molten. Complete molten mass in 5 minutes. So I'll turn off the power and let that cool down. But leave the heating going, obviously. So we've got a molten mass in the bottom there now, probably about an ounce of silver. Quite impressive. So runs much better on 6 coils rather than 9. It came with a 9, and as I say, we've changed it out for a fatter copper tube to a 1/4 inch ball rather than 3/16. And we'll check out the cooling. And it's not even lukewarm. So that's 5 minutes for 1 ounce of silver, and quite impressive. And that silver there is still molten now, even after I've turned it off after a minute. So that's the update, and thank you all again for watching. Bye for now.